Good evening, everyone. My name is Yasir Gulfraz, and I'm your tutor for today's session. Uh, in past uh, 3 days, we discussed our uh, first four lectures, and we discussed different aspects of introduction to people management. So today we will discuss how to discuss successfully complete your assignment on introduction to people management. So let's get started. Before I get started, can you tell me, can you see my screen? Can you hear my voice and everything is okay? If there is any issue, please do let me know. So before starting the assignment discussion, we will review the key points that we studied in the last four session or lectures of people management. So our first lecture, understand the principle of management. Uh, so in the first lecture, we gained an understanding of the principle of people management and how they contribute to an organization's success. We discuss the importance of employee engagement, motivation, and communication in creating a positive work environment. We also learn about trust building, conflict resolution, and performance management, which are essential components of a well functioning team. Additionally, we explored how talent development and succession, uh, how development and succession planning played a key role in preparing employees for future leadership role. So, where were we? So we explored how, additionally, we explored how talent development and succession planning played a key role in preparing employee for future leadership roles. Concepts like adaptability, diversity, and inclusion were also highlighted as important elements for fostering a modern innovative workplace. Second session, understand the principle of performance management. Any question regarding lecture one or session one or any or learning outcome ones? Okay, in our second session, we focused on the principles of performance management and how organizations ensured that their employees met expectations while achieving business objectives. We learned about goal setting using the SMART criteria, the significance of continuous feedback, and the role of performance appraisal in evaluating employees. Employee development and training were emphasized as necessary tool for improving productivity and job satisfaction. We also covered key areas like recognizing achievements, addressing underperform underperformance, and aligning individuals' goals with the broader mission of the organizations. Through this lecture, we realized that performance management is an ongoing process that requires regular check-ins, effective communications, and a culture of continuous improvement. Then our next lecture or third lecture, we which was understand the role of reward and recognition of business. We stand legislations that affects people management in the workplace. We explore various laws, including the Equality Law Act 2010, which protects employees from discriminations based on characteristics such as gender, race, and disability. We examine the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974, which ensures uh, workplace safety, and the Employment Right Act 1996, which defines employees' right regarding contracts, terminations, and redundancy. Additionally, we reviewed data protection laws, minimum wage regulations, and working time directives that safeguard employees from unfair labor practices. We also discussed how trade unions and labor relations influenced workplace conditions and employees' rights. The importance of diversity in people management was reinforced, highlighting how inclusive policies benefited organizations by fostering creativity, innovation, and a strong company reputation. Any questions so far regarding session 3? Okay. In our most recent lecture, or lecture 4, we understand the principle of leadership in business management. In this lecture, we explored into best practices for conducting staff appraisal, an essential part of performance management. We explored how managers should prepare for appraisal by gathering relevant performance data and setting a structured review process. We discussed the significance of conducting appraisal in comfortable setting where uh, employees felt heard, that valued. Managers were encouraged to start with positive feedback, use a balanced approach, address areas of improvement, and set realistic goals using the SMART framework. We also learned about creating development plans, encouraging self reflection, and discussed career aspiration to support long term growths. Concluding an appraisal with a clear summary, follow up meetings, and regular check ins ensures that employees stayed on track and remain motivated throughout the year. Any questions so far regarding lesson 4? Any 1 to 4, 1, 2, 3, or 4, any session. If you have any questions regarding those 4 questions, please you can ask. So, throughout these 4 lectures, we built a strong foundation in people management, understanding how to foster a supportive work environment, implement fair performance, evaluating comply with legal requirements, and conduct meaningful appraisal. These lessons reinforce the idea that managing people is not just about overseeing work, but about developing individuals, ensuring fair treatment, and driving organizational success through effective leadership and engagement. Right now, we will focus on assignment tasks. So, so this assignments is designed to test your understanding of human resource management, performance management, motivation, HRM, performance management, motivation and reward, and leadership principle in business environment. So basically, this assignment you already everyone you have in your Moodle or learning management system. So, uh, Assignment consists of three tasks: the importance of human resource management, writing a memo explaining the needs for an HR department, laws affecting HR, and the benefit of workplace diversity. Uh, just here, give me a second, please, everyone. Uh, if you have any question, you can ask now regarding any of these session. So I will discuss. I'm just looking for assignment brief here as well. Uh, so I'm just looking for. Sorry, guys, looking for if quickly. Uh, if I can find out uh, detailed brief, then will be. Yes, guys. Can you see my screen? Can you see the brief here as well now? Okay. So this is our first task. If you look at here, your company scenario is your company recently received bad publicity due to some lawsuits from former employees. Those company grew from a small online company with only two employees. There was no HR department, which created the issue that led to the lawsuit. You have been working for the company for 2 years, and due to your knowledge in HR, you're offered to change a role, uh, roles, and become the HR advisor to the company. So this is a basically whole scenario. So task 1 to 3, your first task to convince the directors that a HR department is required for the organizations. You should therefore send them a memo with spider diagram representing the role of HR management, list of benefits of diversity in the workplace, list of summarizing the main laws concerning HR. Delivery and submission. You need to write memo. So, how to structure your memo? Your memo should be clear, professional, and to the point. So, you need to, your memo should be briefly introduce yourself as the newly appointed HR advisor. Explain why you are writing this memo to convince them of the need of HRM. Mention the growing workforce and legal challenges the company faces. Then, secondly, HRM roles and responsibility. Uh, you use a spider diagram, create a spider diagram that visually represents the main functions of HRM, such as recruitment and selection, employee training and development, performance management, workplace policies and compliance, employee relation and well-being, compensation and benefits. Then uh, benefits of workplace diversity. Explain how diversity can improve creativity, uh, creativity, productivity, and employee engagement. Mention legal and ethical reasons for promoting diversity. Highlights how diversity creates an inclusive and positive work culture. Uh, Key HR uh, laws the affect businesses list that briefly explain important employment laws such as Equality Act and uh, Employment Rights Act, health and safety regulations, ensure a safe workplace, Data Protection Act protects employee personal data. So, summarize the importance of HRM, use the direction to establish an HRM department to avoid future lawsuits. Your name should be clear, logical, and persuasive using simple formal language. Then, next task, meeting with the directors, performance management and reward system. Understanding the task in this section, you will prepare notes for a meeting with the company's director, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You must explain best practices in performance management, staff motivation, and pay structure. How to structure your meeting notes? Uh, what a good performance management system is, define performance management and its role in achieving business goals, explain the importance of setting clear objectives, KPIs, discuss how regular feedback and coaching improves employee performance. How to conduct performance appraisal, explain the performance appraisals are essential for employee growth, describe best practices such as setting clear expectations, using a fair evaluation system, encouraging two-way communications, providing constructive feedback and development plan. Third point is importance of disciplinary and grievance procedures. Explain why disciplinary policies help maintains professionalism and fairness. Discuss how grievance procedures give employees a way to raise concerns, highlights how clear policies protect the company from legal disputes. Motivating employees through reward system. Explain how motivation is linked to higher productivity and job satisfaction. Introduce theories of motivation such as Maslow hierarchy of needs or Hasberg's two-factor theory. Emphasize how reward and recognition boost employee engagement. Ways to recognize excellent employee, list different ways to recognize excellence employees, list different method of recognizing employees, such as employee of the month reward, promotion and bonuses, public recognition and appreciations, extra training and career development opportunities. Different types of pay schemes. Explain common pay structures such as hourly wage, fixed salaries, commission-based pay, performance-related bonuses. Conclusion for this task: summarize the importance of implementing strong performance and reward system, encourage the directors to invest in staff development to increase company success. Your notes should be structured clearly to that you can refer to them easily during your meeting. So one notes, lecture evaluation form, and MP3 recording if possible, but not necessary. 500 words. Task 3. After your discussion with Mr. Smith uh, and Mr. Smith, you return home and thought about how understanding you are the made you think about leadership. When you return home, you decided to write a blog entry about it. Identify a business leader using the newspaper, internet, or your knowledge. Describe her or his characteristics. Do you think they was born a leader, or did they become one? Why? What is he or her leadership style? Provide example of leaders with a different leadership style. Why is it important to have the right leader for a business? Right. So in this structure, in this task, you need to write an introduction to introduce the topic of leadership in business, explain why strong leadership is important for business success, business, maintain the leaders you have choose to write about. Characteristics of the leader. Describe the leader's key quality. If you remember that we discussed in our Sunday's, yesterday's session we discussed characteristics of the leader. So describe the leader's key qualities such as vision, decision making skills, communications ability, innovations. Provide example of how these traits have helped them succeed. uh, Describe whether leadership is an inborn trait or developed over time. Provide evidence from the leader's career journey to support your arguments. Leadership styles and comparison with others. Leaders. Identify the leaders' leadership style: democratic, autocratic, transformational. Compare them with another leader who has a different leadership style. This also we discussed yesterday. So use chapter 4 to complete this session. So explain how different style impact business performance and employee engagement. Next, importance of the right leadership in business. Explain why leadership plays an important role in company's success. Discuss how the right leader can influence company's culture, productivity, and innovation. Right. Summarize the importance of leadership in business. Reflect on what future leaders can from your chosen leader. Your blog should be engaging, informative, and well structured, using clearing language to explain leadership concepts. Final tips for uh, I can give some final tips for completing the assignment successful. Uh, Read the assignment brief carefully. Ensure you understand each task and assessment criteria. Use a professional and logical structure. Organize your memo, notes, and blog clearly and systematically. Provide well developed explanations. Explain key concepts with clarity and depth. Keep your writing clear and concise, avoid unnecessary details, and stick to relevant information. Proofread before submission, check for grammar, structure, and completeness. Uh, references when completing your assignment. It is hopefully all of you knows that follow proper referencing guideline to acknowledge source, avoid plagiarism, and provide credibility to your work. You are expected to use a consistent referencing style, such as Harvard reference, to cite all source you refer to in your answers. Ensure a successful submission. Follow the assignment guidelines requirements carefully. Your work should be well organized, professionally presented, submitted before the deadline. Complete all section of assignments, review and proofread, and to ensure clarity and accuracy. Ensures correct referencing and attach a reference list for external sources are used. Finally, submit your assignment via the designated online portal. Ensures that you receive a confirmation of your submission. Keep a backup copy of your work in case of any technical issue. Meeting this submission guideline all ensures that your assignment is graded fairly and assessed accurately. If you have any questions regarding the submission process, please contact me via email yasir@ukversity.co.uk as soon as. So, thank you very much, everyone. That's it. This was our assignment task, and good luck, everyone. So, we covered uh, in this session, we covered how to complete your assignments on people management. So, by following the guideline discussed, you can effectively complete each section of the assignment and demonstrate your knowledge of HRM, performance management, and leadership. So, thank you very much again, and best of luck with your assignment. Uh, I'll see you in any other module or uh, subject. Thank you very much, and good night, everyone. Bye for now.